Ma'ia Māori, kia ora and hello New Zealand. Welcome back to our very short 4-part mini-series to get you Tautoga ready. In episode 1 we covered the basics of tying your hot whānau and the things you need to pack into your taumaka bag. In this episode we will cover the structure of a Tautoga, the roles of the dancers, kaumakanga, and singers, he'eta. This will help you understand what's happening when you go to taumaka practice and what you need to look out for. Let's listen to what our Purotus, Gabe and Levia, would like to share with us today.
The role of the Purotu in our rotuman-Tautoga or hafa is a male Purotu for the men and a female Purotu for the ladies. Obviously, and then our key thing as Purotu, our role is to teach, also try help with the composing of songs and the planning of our, I suppose, the arrangement of the Tautoga or the hafa and how we deliver it to the audience. And
we can sometimes compose new songs, or we revive old songs like Sua or Tiopi and Tokoro. We also choreograph them as well, and it's not that easy like any other dance, because the actions need to go together with the songs, and there's some actions to move and some steady. We plan our taumaka right up to the day we fuek, the hafa, and the are maka.
And also the lyrics of the songs and the actions, they go together in sync. So your actions are hold the meaning to your lyrics. So it's quite important to how we structure when we do compile the music, the lyrics and the actions. We have to be quite, have an idea of detail and understand the words, and also provide the actions that's befitting of the words. So, and the structure of the Tautoga. So you have obviously the men stand on the right hand side and the woman on the left. That's facing the audience. Only district in Rotuma not Tau, the only ones do with the men on the left and the women on the right.
Which is usually our first song, our entry song, followed by the Sua. Sua is very slow, repetitive, it's like a chant. And then after the Sua is Tiopi, which is quite faster. And I think a lot of us find it a lot more exciting to dance to. And after Tiopi is the Tiop Whānau.
Yeah, Tiopi is a prominent one for the men, because it's exactly what it means. Tiopi, which is the heat. There's two types of heat, sasat, the heat teng teng, and those are the men only make these noises, or these chants or sounds, strong sounds to in tune with the ladies singing. So it's quite unique to other cultures in Pacifica, but also it's quite fun. And it's quite again it's a detail where you have to synchronize everything. So the ladies have to sing the tune and hold the tune. Us the men, we he and ter, so similar, like we need to have a lot that does the start of the he, and then halfway through the he, the other half of the singers and dancers come in and carry on the he. So there's no particular breaks or obvious breaks in the he. So it almost sounds like it's continuous, and it's one takes a breather, the other one's already carried it on. So it's quite a structured method in how we sing.
The lines for the Tautoga, it depends on the number of people that's dancing. If just a small number, then you can have about 3-4 lines. If it's quite a big number, then you can have 5 more. And that's looking at probably 5 ladies, 5 men, or 4 ladies, 4 men. And the first line, which we call the tek, they're the ones that know the songs and the actions really well. And the line just behind them, which is the second line, is the tiop tek. They're almost the same. They play the same role as the first line. just as important. And the last line is called the Hiosesta. Yes, they're standing at the back, but they're just as important as the front line, because they're standing right in front of us, the hair, which is usually
Singing
known
group.
as the singing group, and usually known as the engine room. So when we start the songs, they're the ones that carry the voices forward to the lines in front of them, leading up to the first line.
Yeah, because they hear the first. Obviously, the hair will initiate the actual songs. It's either the Purotu, Honi, or the Fa, or a designated lady to lead the singing and a designated man to lead the men's part. So once the initial song starts or commences, the Hiosesta, the group at the back, and probably the next row in front of it, we carry a lot of the big voices or strong singers that can uphold the tune and then hold the tune, and that transfers further to the lines in front, and everyone catches on to the tune, and so we all sing in sync and carry the tune for the whole duration of the song.
And importantly, while the dancers are dancing, we emphasize on the lines and the straight lines move together, and this is everyone following the both male and the female right in the front. So
address is taken off the people in the front.
Yeah.
So you're watching your front people, and you try and move in sync with them, and you also maintain that line and order in the hafa. And also, to the songs that's composed and presented on the day, it's also usually for a particular occasion. So the lyrics will be in keeping with what the occasion's about and the words that's used. So there's a bit of poetry in the storytelling and the singing, but also it signifies the occasion that the Tautoga is performing for. So whether it be a wedding, a birthday, or unveiling, the songs are in keeping. It'll be the lyrics and all that will be according to what the event is, or the katawana.
The head, or usually known as the engine room, we are the ones that start the song. So there's one for the ladies, Suo Mater. There's one for the men as well, Suo Mater. So we are the ones that start the singing for the Sua, the Tiophi, the Tiopfaro, and we also control the beat for the songs.
Control the tempo of the song. So not so much like the maktek-tak. It starts off nice and easy, good, nice tempo, and then it gets faster and it gets close to the end. When the dancers get into a position or to the line where they're going to stop. The Sua is nice and slow and gradual. Tiophi again starts nice and easy tempo, and then it quickens or faster, goes real fast before the end. So there's the Tiopfaro at the end.
Yeah, there's also certain beats that we do to communicate to our dancers when to lower themselves, or when to change, or when to start actions. So that's how we communicate to the dancers.
Like a signal. Yeah, a little signal that we give when there's an offbeat means there's a change in the actions, or a change in the positioning of the hafa, or there's a significant change when there's an offbeat. So it's done. That offbeat is on purpose, and the Purotu is due to ensure that we teach the hafa or the kaumakanga accordingly, so they understand. Whenever there's this offbeat, there is a particular change in their position, heights, or how low they are, or whether they're upright, standing. But there is a significant change in accordance with that offbeat.
Harenmaka?
Yeah.
Harenmaka is usually our last dance prior to our actual day of participation. So that's when we do our cultural protocol. It's just a logo, a koa that we present after the dance. And I koa Harenmaka. I think it's a form of saying thank you to the dancers.
Purotu's thanking the dancers.
Yeah.
Everyone
All
involved.
the time and effort the dancers have put into.
Yeah, it's a strong part of the rotuman culture that Aranaka is always prior to the big festival, so it's usually the weekend before, it could be the day before. And it's not a dress rehearsal, it's pretty casual dress, but yeah, obviously the usual hawhali and t-shirt or shirt, and then that's like a mini rehearsal before we have the main event, where we have our fully dressed tifui and our titi. So the arenamaka is a key part in how in the structure of our taumaka all the way through to the actual katawana on the day. And on the day of the performance, obviously we're all in our full attire, which is we'll be all in coordinated dress. Similar if we're going to wear collared shirts for everyone, that's usually what's the
almost the most common one is white tops and white shirts, and then everyone wear the same sulu. And then men, they have their full tifui with the 7 foi, and titi, we've got flowers, or titi hu. But with the ladies, we just have one fui and just plain titi.
That was great. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about Tautoga. That's a wrap for this episode. Catch you at the next one.